Speaker, my question is to the Prime Minister. Prime Minister, Centrelink's automated data matching system is now terrorising pensioners, this time with demonic algorithms bombarding the elderly with reams of threatening and confusing correspondence. Increasingly, I'm hearing from constituents hit with automation of income stream system reviews. For instance, an 89-year-old woman who received a letter ordering her online to provide the government information lest her pension be cut off, and another who did indeed have her payment cancelled due to an error that would have been obvious to the human eye. Now, Prime Minister, surely the government, if not the minister, learned its lesson from the robo-debt scandal, in which case will you immediately order a halt to this latest robo-monster?
The Prime Minister has the call.
Mr. Speaker, last financial year, the taxpayers of this country provided almost $200 billion of support in social security and welfare payments in this country. Australia has one of the most effective and successful social safety nets, and that's something I think every member of this House should be very proud of. Mr. Speaker, that figure this year will be significantly higher than that, as a result of the significant additional supports which the government has provided to support Australians, including aged pensioners and many other welfare recipients through the course of this crisis. Indeed, there are the two additional $250 payments which are being made this year, which followed the earlier $750 payments which were being made to pensioners, Mr. Speaker, in particular, as well as other welfare recipients. Now, that $200 billion and what will be more this year, and it will continue to rise in the future, some $70 billion or more than that is actually provided through the age pension. And this is an important social support in this country. And all Australians should receive the support through that system that the system is designed to provide to them. I'm coming to your issue.
The Prime Minister will just resume his seat. The member for Clark's entitled to rise. On a point of order, the member for Clark.
Speaker, obviously on relevance. This question goes to the latest data matching automatic.
Yes, I just say to the member for Clark, I'm aware of that, and there was a very specific question, but it followed about 35 seconds of preamble. And the Prime Minister is entitled to give some context, which he's been doing, and before he comes to the answer, the Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So it's important for the millions of Australian taxpayers that we run our system to ensure that the benefits that the system is designed to provide to them is done appropriately. Now, that includes ensuring that, Mr. Speaker, that if their income is different and they're entitled to greater support, that we're aware of that as well in order to make adjustments to their payments. That is doing the right thing by taxpayers, and that is doing the right thing by welfare recipients. Now, Service Australia requires information about income streams held by payment recipients to calculate their payment entitlement under the Social Security Income and Assets Test. That is their job. Now, I'm aware of the letter you referred to. I asked for a copy of that letter recently, Mr. Speaker, and it provides for the opportunity for people to call a number 132 300 to clarify any of these issues. And what I would simply ask people to do, if they have received such a letter, then I would ask them, Mr. Speaker, that they would simply contact that number or go online, Mr. Speaker, as the letter suggests, and provide the information that they have been asked for, and that should lead to the ready resolution of those issues, Mr. Speaker. This is an important responsibility of the government to ensure that the more than $200 billion in taxpayers' funds that are provided each year and growing each year are administered appropriately, and people should get every cent that they're entitled to. They shouldn't get a cent less, and they shouldn't get a cent more. And this is a difficult topic for the Department of Services Australia, Mr. Speaker, to administer, and they do so very professionally. And I would encourage all members to encourage their constituents to comply and respond as they've been asked to do to assist the department with their inquiries.